This is Keith Boggs, and this is the debrief for 4513 Skyline Drive. So I've got about 100 pictures here, several videos. First picture you see here is just a picture of the front of the house. Nothing necessarily wrong. It's just for the title page of the report. Very first thing it is, I start going up on the roof. I notice that some areas have the gutter guards, some of them don't. So they just, I don't know why they choose what they chose. The front, some of the front, some of the back, some don't have it at all. But regardless, some of them have collapsed, and the gutters are starting to fill up with debris. So the guttering needs to be cleaned out, and then these gutters need to be put back in place. And then, of course, if you want to add more gutter guard, you can.
Okay. Have they been consistently missing, or just?
They only have. It looks like just back over here, they've got a few of them, and then up front they have a few, but the whole perimeter doesn't have them.
Got it.
So I'm not sure why they did that, but this to me looks like a little bit of hail damage here. You see the little black spot right there where the granules are missing. It's not real bad, but there's several locations. Again, it's not real bad, but it appears to be a little bit of hail damage. This is one of the first vents that I saw, and you see how it's damaged here. So this plumbing vent the boot should be wrapped inside of it. So it looks like probably the trees came in contact with it, and over time just rubbed away, and then the lead boot got damaged. So the best thing to do is put a brand new boot on there, but you could probably get away with just sealing up the perimeter here.
So you just speak to a plumber and they'll take care of it?
Handyman can do it.
Handyman?
Yep. That's the one over here in the back, and you've got 3 of them. This is just a guttering debris. You see here is
this something that I should request then?
Well, gutter guards aren't required.
Got it.
So,
got it.
This is another boot. You can see it's damaged, so that boot should be replaced or repaired. That's just on the side over here, which is, I think the house faces north.
North.
Yeah, so on the west side.
So again, do I need to talk to them about that?
Yep. That's something you want to talk about. Anything that I'll put in the report, the things that you're going to want to talk about.
Okay.
So some of these pictures are just really for our purposes, just talking purposes, and you won't be doing anything about it.
Okay. Just right.
Okay. This is damage. That's some damaged shingles. Again, probably a tree branch. That's actually right above us right here. There's some more damaged shingles there. Again, probably a tree branch. You see some there. You see some there along the ridges. Okay.
So it's just the shingles only needs to be replaced. We don't have to do anything else.
Just the.
That's not a major issue.
No. Mostly just repairs on the roof. This is a nail head that they didn't cover with sealant, and they've got some other ones that weren't covered at all. And you can see it's starting to rust. So anytime you drive a nail through the roof cover, because it goes completely through, and that goes like that, you're supposed to cover it with the sealant, like over here. This covered up, you can't see it, and that protects it from rusting. But if you don't do that, or the sealant breaks away, then you can get a hole in the roof because it's going to eventually rust away. So they need to go around. You see, this is all 3 of these are rusted.
This is a minor thing.
Oh, yeah, these are minor.
Sealant, you mean?
Yeah, sealant.
Can I just do it myself?
Are you comfortable? That's a pretty steep roof.
Yeah, good. But yeah, I can have somebody take it.
Yeah, I would have a handyman do it. Unless you spend some time on the roofs.
Okay, just once time I get a handyman and I have all this taken.
Yeah, a lot of these things can be done by a handyman.
All these are minor. Only the thing that we need to do is that pipe thing.
Yeah, the plumbing vents and the shingles to be replaced, the damaged ones.
So far those 2.
Okay. And they've got some more stuff here. Here's, you can see this is completely missing.
Oh, wow.
You're all the way down. This is all the way down to the felt paper. So that's the only, right now you got a thin piece of paper in that one area here. That's the only thing protecting water from getting into your house right now. So they need to put new shingles here on this ridge. And that's just right here in the back here.
That's bad.
Towards the fence. Yeah, it's completely gone.
That's an immediate thing that needs to be done.
That needs to be done immediately. This is again more nail heads that uncovered, rusting away. You got 4 from here. Those all need to be covered up. Same thing here. More. Looks like they put some new ones. This one looks new to me, but that's rusting. That's rusting. It's uncovered nail heads.
So I can just go buy these shingles. Shingles. I can buy these.
You'd have to find out what brand this is and get the ones that look exactly the same. You'd have to find out if the owners know the brand.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be there's hundreds of shingles.
Can't I just take one of those shingles and do?
You can do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's again more of the same rusting nail heads, uncovered nail heads. This is some debris that's sitting on top of the roof. That, we won't know that debris needs to be removed. There's a better picture. Okay. Now this is also a video I took. It's about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna play it so we have it for the recording here. It's just basically when I'm done, I walk around.
So what is there a manual thing that needs to be done, or should have been there to avoid that happening?
The debris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just something that occasionally when
I have a suck of many trees here.
Yeah, whenever the leaves fall off, you'll have to get up there and clean it off. Multiple damage plumbing boots.
Plumbing boots?
The plumbing boots. That's the third one. Yeah, that's the third damage boot.
Boot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let it play till it finishes, so you have the whole thing. It's a decent quality roof. It's not a cheap roof. It's a pretty good one.
Okay, let's see.
This is the finish. Overall it's pretty good. Just some minor.
So if I call a roofing guy, it should be a very minor fix.
Yeah.
But he'll charge me for the whole labor.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. I'm sure he probably has a minimum, probably $500 or whatever. It's almost done.
And what did you say this was for?
There's a venting to vent the attic.
Vent the attic.
Venting the attic, yeah.
You sure is steep.
Yeah, some of these are steep. That's why I gotta have those special shoes to walk on it. You can't just walk on that with regular, even sneakers. You can't walk on that. Okay, so you do have some heavy vegetation and you've got some high soil around the foundation. So if you're doing a VA loan or FHA loan, they don't want any what are called conducive conditions. So any vegetation touching the structure or underneath the drip edge of the guttering, any high soil at or above the foundation grade beam, they're going to want you to move, either remediate that, cut it and lower it, or treat that area. If you're doing it,
so what should I do here?
You need to trim it away so it's not touching the structure, preferably far enough away so it's not underneath the drip edge of the guttering. Mm-hmm. And then you've got high soil here that needs to be lowered down. And I know where I've got a picture of where they did the termite treatment. I'll show you where that is.
So actually, it's always the other way around. There's always low soil, not covering.
You want to see a lot of the foundation. You want to expose during construction. They want 6 inches exposed.
Why is that? I thought my understanding was the foundation needs to be covered with soil, with mud.
Not up past the brick ledge.
Not above.
Yeah.
So this is above.
This foundation goes a minimum of 28 inches below those bricks.
So this is a minor thing. I can just do it myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Got it. But the other thing you're saying, mine is an FHA loan.
Yeah, then they're going to
tell me to do. So I have to do it before. Only then they would approve.
But this is, since you're buying a house, I would have the seller do it. Just have them trim away the bushes and lower the soil. This is at one of the aprons in the garage. There's a little bit of cracking going on there. That's normal. Okay. It's not structurally significant later on there. You may have saw that. That's nothing to worry about. Okay. You can't really tell. There's been some kind of repair here. I'm assuming it's from some past movement. It looks like some cracking has been repaired. Okay. Again, this is heavy vegetation. Mm-hmm. Okay, now these are called exposed post-tension cables. They were covered up at one time, but now the cement's breaking off and it's exposing this cable, which is starting to rust. And so it will keep on rusting and getting worse and worse and worse, and it could cause foundation issues down the road. So right now you just need to break off the loose stuff, go to Home Depot, get some Quickcrete, and just cover it up. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Right now it's just cosmetic. Yep.
I saw that it's on that side.
Yep. Several.
So just quick concrete. Just okay. Do it.
Quick. Yeah. It's just you buy it in a little thing at Home Depot and you just smear it on there. But make sure you clean it.
What's a Cookcrete?
A Quickcrete.
Quickcrete.
Quick. Yeah. Quickcrete. Yeah. They'll know what it is. Yeah. Foundation. Yep.
Full rusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I was saying, make sure that whatever's here, you break it off. You don't want any loose stuff. You break it off. I would get a wire brush. If you do it yourself, get a wire brush and just brush it real good. Get all the loose debris there. Because if you try to apply something that's supposed to stick and it's dirty, it's like taking a piece of tape. It doesn't really quite stick. So just clean it up real good. You got several of those. This is some of the stuff just for me. I use this.
This is leveled, right? It's leveled. This unit is leveled.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a 16 SEER, 5-ton.
So we need a 510 for this.
How many square feet is the house?
2200.
Yep.
Okay. Isn't there an unit inside as well?
Yeah, there's an attic
match.
There's an attic unit.
Yeah, it needs to match. 510 needs to match.
Yep.
So they are matching.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Because I had that in another house I sold. I'm a realtor, so I sold another house that came up. Outside was 5 unit, inside was 3 unit.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So there was a difference, and that would cause
problems.
Pressure.
Yeah. This is just a little video of the condenser. It's fairly new. It's in good condition. It's a Lennox. Should get a lot of years of use out of this.
Okay. How many years do you estimate?
Normally, a condenser is good for 15 to 20 years. I've seen them last a lot longer, 40 years, 45 years. That's pretty unusual. I've also seen them have to be replaced after.
How much will a condenser cost?
Depends what there's different levels. Like with cars, you can go cheap or you can go high.
What average price?
Like if you want to replace the whole HVAC system or just the outside?
If I need, I don't need to. But if I just have to change the condenser,
yeah, probably $3,500.
3,500.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. This is just some cracking. This is showing some structural movement. Little separation of the expansion joint. That's at this glass block window. Nothing that's not structurally significant.
Yes. Hey, Saurabh.
Hey.
It's my friend.
Oh, hey. Again, here's another post tension cable.
Ab dekho main aata hu, inspection.
Another. So you got a few of those.
So that's a Quickcrete.
Quickcrete.
Quickcrete. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this you just need a sealant.
Yep, just caulk. Yep, just caulk it. Caulking.
C-A-U-L-K.
Yep.
Caulk the gaps. Okay.
And make sure you get an outside caulk.
Outside.
For outside, yeah.
Hey, Rishik. Hi.
This is more heavy vegetation.
Take that away.
That one needs to be trimmed away. Same thing here, heavy
You
vegetation.
you
got to lower it down, yeah. This is the water pressure to the house. The range is 40 to 80. You're about 70, so that's good.
Good, okay.
This spigot back here leaks at the handle. You can see the water dripping there. That spigot there needs to be repaired.
Okay.
This
is something I need to send them?
Yeah, this is something. Yeah. I'll put
the leak thing. Okay. So everything that I need to send, I'll put it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, pretty much everything except for the cosmetic stuff will be in the report.
Excellent.
The showing stuff working, the video, that's the
makes it easier.
Yeah. This is where the termite treatment was done back here.
Okay.
Is there a reason for that gap?
Yes, I know about it. And then the chili is okay.
You're good to go, and I will give you a 1-year warranty.
Excellent.
This is the only separation that's really on the exterior of this, and it's fine. It's not cosmetic. Just need to. You can. What I would do, I would just get like a clear sand. You can get mortar, and you can actually hire somebody to do what's called repointing. The only problem is that the guy doing the repointing, he's not really good at matching the color of the mortar. Then this cracking works. So I would just seal it with something clear. That's just right along here.
And where is that? It's over here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
This is one of your vents. This is all rotten.
Mm-hmm.
All this wood around here, so that vent needs to be replaced.
How can we? It completely needs to be replaced.
That needs to be replaced because it's rotten. I poked at it with my knife here. I poked at it here. I poked at it. It's all rotten.
Okay.
Yeah, here looks a little bit better, but
definitely this needs to go to that.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah. This is just I tested the garage door. We do a pressure reverse test. Put something in front of the door. You should hit it in reverse, and then we do a test where you put your foot in front of the electronic eye, and it reverses. So I'm just going to play. This is only about 30 seconds, 36 seconds. Oops. Okay. Maybe one more little test here.
Okay.
I put my foot east. Reverse. That's what we want. Okay, this is a sprinkler system. So there's several, I think 2 or 3 locations where there's broken plumbing or broken pop-ups. This is out front, and that's in zone 2, which is the front.
This needs to go to them.
Yep, that's something you want to ask them to fix. This is again more broken plumbing, and that's in zone 3. Yep, zone 3. This is broken plumbing back here.
Oh, wow.
Broken pop-up right there. It's a fountain. Yep, that's in zone 6. Which is back there. And then, okay, now this is inside the house. This is a window that the seals have failed. Meaning you got a failed window. Yeah, so it's starting to fog over, and it's going to get worse. So you can reseal it, which makes it energy efficient again, but it's already got that fog in there, and it's going to be dirty. Yeah.
They need to replace it.
Needs to be replaced. This window up front. That window right there.
Just that one?
I think there's one more. Yeah, this is the dishwasher. First time I checked it, it wasn't heating, but it did fine.
Okay.
That's manufacturer's label. Okay, this is the people who did the treatment back in 2013.
What treatment?
This is a termite treatment.
Okay.
So if you have any questions about that, you can call these people here.
What is this picture?
Oh, this is back over here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm sorry, over here.
Okay, thank you. I see it now.
This is my sticker.
Okay.
And so if any termites show up within 12 months when you close, you call the phone number here in Dallas, and they'll come treat it for free.
Thank you, sir. You came in the right time.
Yep. They closed disposal.
So 2 windows, I have to request replacement.
Yeah. Yep. This is burnt out light bulb right there.
I don't care about that. That's not a problem.
You asked about gas.
Yeah.
There is no gas underneath there, but you have gas back here, outside.
Okay.
So you can run. What you have to do. I'm sure they have vendors to do that, yeah.
So no gas.
No gas under it, yeah. This is the cooktop. I checked all 4 burners and they all worked fine.
Because right now it doesn't have an exhaust.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
It's a downdraft.
Yeah, this one doesn't have downdraft, but if I get a regular thing, then there is no exhaust.
They still have gas. They still have downdraft for gas.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they make them. Yeah. Or you can also put a gas to that. I don't know up here. If that's what you like.
Yeah, but shouldn't there be something to exhaust out?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You could put a gas here and do it the same type exhaust.
Sounds good.
This is the exhaust right here. That's the exhaust right there.
Okay.
Going outside, so you can do the same thing with gas, or you could install gas and have a range stop put here and exhaust it out that way.
Sounds good.
Much more expensive though. This is probably gas.
Okay, got it.
They do gas like this all the time, downdraft all the time.
Downdraft. Yeah, I understood the downdraft what it is now.
Yeah. This is the microwave, and the microwave worked fine.
Okay.
This is the oven, and the oven did cook fine within the range. Fireplace did work. It's switchable. The switch is inside.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
This is missing a filter, So you've got a filter at the attic unit. You also have a spot for a filter here. I'm assuming the reason there's no filter here is because when they installed the new attic unit, they didn't need this anymore. So that's what I'm assuming.
I just need a filter for this one. It's just that one of those rectangular.
Regular 1 inch.
Yeah, got it.
Here's another field window. This is in the master.
So this window and master window, 2 windows needs to be replaced.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, this one?
Inside the master.
Oh, master.
Yeah, on that corner.
Got it. Okay. So there's condensation, so I can check it out.
Yeah. This one you can barely see though. You have to know what you're looking for.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can show you how to tell. This one's just starting. Yeah, it's that one. It is that one.
This one?
Yeah, it's that one because it shows the patio.
Yeah, got it.
That one right there. Okay, this is the spa tub. One thing it doesn't have, it's pretty common for them not to install it, it doesn't have an access panel here. So if there's an access panel, the state requires that we check to make sure that it's bonded properly, electrically bonded, and that there's no leaks. We can't do that because there's no panel.
I don't think we'll ever use it. I'm planning to eventually remove it and just extend the
Next
shower.
one, giant shower. Okay, yeah. That's pretty common. This light you saw is going on and off. It needs to be replaced. Okay, this is your air handler.
What is this?
Your furnace.
Okay.
One thing it doesn't have, which it wasn't required, is a float switch on the drain main. So if the pan gets clogged, instead of flooding the house, it turns off turns it off. It's called a float switch. Now, if you're gonna do it yourself, they don't do it. I would go to the condensate just to avoid the pan completely. Go right to the condensate.
So what should I do here? I didn't get it.
Okay, so with air conditioning, they can get clogged. The primary can get clogged. When the primary gets clogged, it goes to the secondary, which is right here, which goes into the pan, and the pan is plumbed to the exterior of the house. And so when you see something dripping, you know there's a problem. So what I'm saying is just avoid the pan completely, because sometimes the float switches, the ones they put on the pan go bad, they don't work. But sometimes the pan it'll get water in it, but it's not enough to trip the switch. But it's enough to keep that pan just a little bit wet, and then over time it rusts. Okay. And then you've got.
So what should I do? You're saying in this here?
Yeah, I would say put a condensate switch on the primary. I'll put it in the report.
Okay.
I'll put a picture of it.
I would request them to do it.
Yeah.
This was not in the code in 1998, right?
No.
So, okay.
But I always recommend this because it's in the attic, and so if it floods, it's gonna.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. This is the filter, and this is a 4-inch filter. So that's because it's a 20 by 25 by 4. So you only have to change that twice a year. Okay. So here, this is the AC differential. This is how well the air conditioning is performing. We're looking for 15 to 20 degrees. On a day like today, it's not that hot out. It really should be closer to the 20 as opposed to the 15. If it gets real super hot out, 100 degrees, 105 degrees, then that differential will slip down lower. But so we get a 42 and a 57. So it's just at 15 degrees. So it's barely in the range. So it's in the range, but considering it's not hot out, I would say it's not performing that well. So I'm going to put it in the report just for them to service and evaluating services. It's probably fine, but just for peace of mind. This is the water heater, which is also in the attic. It's a 2011, so it's 7 years old. Water heaters are good for about 12. Looking at probably having to replace this in the next 5 years. This is a dishwasher. It did finally heat. This is a burnt out light bulb up here. That little art nook.
No, this was what? This was working fine.
No, we're gonna. I'm gonna get come on. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the last picture.
Okay. So nothing major. 2 windows.
2 windows,
some plumbing,
roof,
some handyman stuff.
Yep.
So it's not a deal breaker.
I don't think I don't think so. We're all different though,
It's not a deal breaker for me. I'm pretty easy to go.
Yeah. So you never know. Some people are. I've inspected houses that I thought were complete disasters, and people they're super happy. They want to buy the house, and I've inspected houses that were. I thought were in great shape, and the people hate it, and they don't want to.
So in your professional opinion, this is good?
Yeah, the house is in good, especially for a 20-year-old house.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean usually.
Because it was a single owner, and they didn't use this much, I guess.
So termite with